I'm Kim Sales and welcome to the Summer Solstice Daily Dragonfly. As you can see here, I am going to start with some pre-pounded flowers. So if you're looking for how to do this, I have a previous video where I show you how to pound flowers. And it's very, it's very, very simple. So look for that lesson and then you can pre-pound your flowers, and then we're going to have a little fun on this beautiful solstice day with our watercolors because it's the perfect time to get outside. I made sun tea yesterday in the sun, the power of solar, right? Gave me this lovely smooth beverage to drink while I paint and play with you today. So let's get started. If you need to, just pause this video and look for the flower pounding if you don't know how to do that. All right, let's get started. Now, in front of you, you see what I used to pound the flowers. So I think that that print that it left on the paper toweling is just as beautiful as the print that it left on the watercolor paper from the flowers, the natural pigments. So I'm going to go ahead and keep those, and I'm going to use them as like I would tissue paper in a multimedia painting. I'm going to paint them right into something pretty as a background. So don't throw that away. Keep that. You can reuse it on some more of your art. All right, let's get busy. Okay, so take out your watercolors, and I have my number 6 brush. That's what I'll be using. And I'm just going to create some unity between all these beautiful little pounded flowers. And look at the gorgeous color they are. They don't need much. I'm just going to help them a little bit, zhuzh them up. And I'm going to create some greenery that connects them, right? We all need connection. So this is going to bring that all together, right? So I love this as a solstice celebration day because the power of nature, right? The power of the sun, the growth of the beautiful flowers while we're all on this beautiful planet together, right? We need the sun, we need the sunshine, the rain, the flowers, all of these beautiful things, right? Creating oxygen. You know, we are connected. We feel this. We feel this throughout our journey of our life, right? So it's so fun to just go in and create some little, dark green leaves here and then some little vine-like squiggles, right? Some swirls. You're going to see me with spirals because if you know me, you know I love my spirals. But I'm just going to keep dancing around the little piece of paper here on my canvas, some pretty little greenery. And that's all today's is about. It's about connecting. It's about connecting with the longest day of the year, right? We are now in summer and woohoo! It was a long winter here in Minnesota in the USA, so it is much appreciated. The spring we've had and this beautiful summer day. It is about 90 degrees here in Minnesota, so it's early in the morning. I'm outside. I'm sure my neighbors love me while I was pounding flowers, but you just got to have some fun, and you do you. So just get your brush, draw some connecting lines, connect those beautiful little flowers, and feel the connection. Really just breathe in and understand how the paint and the pigment of the paper is joining the pigment of the beautiful flowers from nature that was created by the universe, right? I mean, these things grew out of the ground, these beautiful little pansies, lantana flowers, and just have fun with them, right? And enjoy the pigments they created. Now, the little flowers you see, they were actually hot pink when I put them on the paper and pounded them. So I find it fascinating that they actually change color and turn into this beautiful purple. And for some, difference in shape and composition, I'm adding in some larger greenery, right? Some larger flowers. You're going to see me do this. So you can create that unity by also creating different size brush strokes and creating different points of unity for these beautiful little flowers. And while we're painting, if you are celebrating the winter solstice on the other side of this beautiful globe, then use this time to use, plants from the inside of your house, or just paint your flowers and paint the unifying, connecting, beautiful little squiggles. Use this time to kind of re-energize and bring you some summer cheer into your winter solstice. So I had just grabbed a number 2 brush, which is what I use a lot for some more detail work. And you see me going in here on this beautiful little yellow pansy pounded flower, and I'm just going ahead and creating definition through the petals, right? So I used a little darker orange, a little darker yellow, and I'm just going to go in and dance around the canvas and add in some of these fun little details. Just to a few of these pansies I think need a little more zing, right? Need a little more shine. So go ahead, look at the flowers you've got, the flowers you've painted or the flowers you've pounded, and start noticing where you may need a little contrast, a little more life within that actual flower petal, and go around the outside and create some dimension, right? Create some difference in shading. You'll notice from now on, and I've sped up this video, so no, I am not painting at warp speed, so you don't have to worry. No, I don't paint that fast. But, you know, as I'm doing this, I'm just going to go ahead and repeat what I've done on this golden flower, this yellow flower. I just add some dimension, I add some little details, some fine line work, till I feel the way I like it, the way I think it looks pretty, and just making sure that I'm showing some contrast of shadow and light, right? And that is really what makes something pop, right? You need a little differentiation. And by pounding the flowers, I got a lot of beautiful detail, but it also kind of mashes all of the beautiful distinct colors together. So you want to go in and just add some contrast. Like I just added those green little brush strokes. And here on the purple, where I'm actually going in and using a purple on the purple pansy and adding some fun little lines. And whoops, I moved the paper. So Annie, don't worry about stuff like that. Just I'm connecting my little leaves, I'm adding some veins, and I'm leaving it at that. I'm not really focusing on why this should, perfection, right? We want to get out of that habit. We certainly want to get into practice makes progress. You're going to be practicing a lot, that we learn something from everything we do. And right now I decided, I want to try to add a little more depth in this painting. And so I'm placing and painting over some of my pounded flowers to add that layering effect, right? It's all about layers. You know how I love the layers. And I'm going to go ahead here, and I think what would really look nice is something larger. I need some bigger shapes, right? We've got medium shapes, we've got small shapes, and now here come the big shapes. So I've tried to pound clematis flowers before, and the colors don't turn out as pretty as I would like. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paint a large kind of paley green clematis flower right in the center. Again, creating connection. I'm connecting those flowers. I'm connecting and adding another layer underneath. So, wherever you think you need something larger or something smaller, go ahead and start playing with size, right? Play with the different size elements on your canvas, because that will create interest. That will create somewhere for your eye to rest. So now you can see like, oh, there's the center of the painting. I really kind of made that the focal point by adding that larger clematis flower in the center. So go ahead, pick and draw or choose or paint whatever type of flower you want, or greenery or leaves, right? Whatever you have available to you, and just keep that connection going. Connect in different ways, different sizes, different colors. Use the colors you love. I've stuck with a very muted palette because that's what came out from these pounded flowers. So I thought that looks really pretty. It creates unity and harmony across the little piece of paper. And I ended up really, really enjoying this and really having fun. And as you can see with watercolor, then you can go ahead once you've got some wet paint down and just dot some darker bits in there and let the paint do its thing. Let it spread, let it flow, right? Just have fun and have fun learning. So on this beautiful solstice, whether it's summer or winter, just connect with the day. Connect with how you feel, connect with how the paint, how the pigment, how the colors, how the flowers or greenery or whatever you happen to be working on today, feel that connection and feel like this just makes me happy, right? All of these colors and all of these beautiful little flowers and just playing with paint makes me happy. So this is how I started my day. And I recommend starting your day as often as possible like this, or creating time for you during the day. Carve out some time. This is only going to take less than 15 minutes to complete this little painting that I've done here, and it can be so much fun, right? So if you're at your work and you could pre-pound some flowers or some greenery or paint some prior to going to work, keep them in your journal, bring them to work, and then create that connection you need, right? If you're needing to feel more connection and more energy around anything, I guarantee sitting down and just being a creative person, using a little creativity during the day, that creativity will pour forward and pour into the work that you're doing, right? Every day. So, God, just enjoy this. That's all I can say, and this is really my mantra. This is what the Daily Dragonfly is about. It's about play. It's about connection. It's about how you start your day. It's about carving some time out for you, because this time will make you, better at your job. It'll make you mom better, right? If you're having a frustrating day with some kids, or, schedules and busy life, then paint it out. Paint that. Paint it on the canvas. Create that connection. Create and curate the energy you desire, right? I desire joy and happiness today, and so I am painting flowers. It's as simple as that, and it's as easy as this, right? This isn't any sort of heavy duty, lesson. This is just the joy of simply having fun with paint. And now, through more video magic, it has sped up even faster. So I'm just going to go ahead and let you watch the rest of the video at your own pace. Remember, you can stop the video whenever you want to. You can come back to it later. You can just watch the video, right? Just have fun watching the paint hit the paper, and, breathe in, sit outside, take a walk. Just get outside for the solstice. Enjoy the day, no matter where you are. Enjoy your play, and thank you so much for joining me today, right? I absolutely adore bringing this and sharing these processes with you, and I hope you have as much fun as I have creating them for you. So, have a fabulous day. I'm going to let you watch this video for the rest of the time in silence, just connecting, just breathing, and enjoying your flow. Thank you for joining me. This has been the Daily Dragonfly Summer Solstice with Kim Sales.